that one is not covered up. Here we have our chance or something. But most of them are just normal people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that adds like so much of like the difficulty because it's like you can't say it's not true because you have evidence of things like that happening, and yet that's not the majority, you know? So I guess it just comes down to really whether you feel like it's better to you need to protect from that minority, or if it's better because the majority is not that way than to accept them. I don't know. Makes sense. But
Here in Norway, they did have like they tried to make a training program for
oh,
men who came from those countries, educating them.
I feel
Do
like
you
I
hear
saw
the shouting?
yeah, someone on the other video. Oh, that was the other video.
I was just yelling at my boyfriend there. He was
Oh.
super, super, super loud.
Oh.
Um, no,
No
but
problem.
anyway, what they did, that it was just a basic course educating them on the Norwegian society, how things are
Mhm.
here, and how women participate in the workforce, and just facts like that.
Yeah, I
Uh,
feel like I saw something. I don't know if it was like a Vice like episode. There was something I saw where they were showing that. It was interesting.
yeah, and I saw, well, there was something on Norwegian television about that, and they talked to a few men who had done that course,
Hmm.
and the ones they talked to, they seemed to honestly have changed their views.
Yeah.
Like they compared old thought to new thought, like how it changed, and they themselves realized how they had been taught something which obviously wasn't right,
Hmm.
and that they could see it now.
Yeah. That's cool.
So, of course, there will be some who will refuse, but I think it could be a helpful thing.
Yeah. Hmm. So what do you do? Are you in school or you're working?
Right now, I'm not working.
No?
Um, I got some health problems, so I haven't
Mm.
worked for 3 years, but I
Yeah.
hope to start working again sometime this year.
Oh, nice. That'd be good.
Before that, I worked in tech support.
Oh, okay, cool. Do you enjoy that type of work?
Yeah, the last job I had I really liked. It was for hospitals.
Mm-hmm.
Like when doctors and nurses couldn't use their computer, they called me. That was actually quite nice.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you do for a living?
I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have two little boys, and then I work part-time at a private school, just like a few hours a week. I go in and help out.
That's good. Then you have something to do, like
Yeah.
outside the home.
Yeah, for a few years I didn't have that, like when after my first son was born. And I found that like I never got depressed, but I definitely got just down. Like I wasn't in like a good place. And it's because I just wasn't out in the world. I wasn't, I was just like in this little bubble and it wasn't good. So I find that like being able to go out and work, even if it's just for a short time, I just am in such a better mood and I come back like feeling better and everything. So I
Yeah,
think
it's
it's
about
good.
just going out and see other people.
Yeah.
Because you get a, I've been home for 3 years now. You get a little weird after a while.
Yeah.
That's nothing bad or anything. It's just true.
Yeah, no, it is. I mean, I think especially, I mean, it's just I mean, even as an introvert, it's just like that little bit of socialization of like connecting with another adult, is good. Or even just like being out, just, I don't know, something about it, like being just on my own, not connect, because like your identity gets so tied into like, especially like with a mom with your kids and all that. And like when I go out, like I'm just me at that time, if that makes sense at all.
I can
I don't know.
imagine.
Yeah.
Because of course you want to be more than just that. Of course that's a great
Right.
thing, but you're more than that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that helps with that. So how long have you and your boyfriend been together?
11 years.
Oh, that's a long time.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no
Oh,
problem. Oh. Do you guys have any like marriage plans? Are you happy just being in a relationship the way you are?
we have talked about it, but it's not that important and it's expensive.
Yeah. I've
So
been
that's
married. I was gonna say I've been married for 8 years now, and like just being married, or it's not. There's something I think that's nice about not. I mean, I'm happy I'm married. Don't get me wrong, but about being in a relationship and not feeling that pressure to like be married or anything, and just like it doesn't really make a difference. You know what I mean? It is at the end of the day, it is just like a piece of paper and a legal thing, you know? So,
yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's all it is.
right.
Of course, I want it at some point, but it's no
Yeah.
rush.
Yeah.
And everything is sorted, so it wouldn't make a big difference.
hmm And what's his type?
ENTP.
Oh, an ENTP? So why doesn't he? He doesn't want to come on here and battle it out with all the other ENTPs?
He kind of rejected it right away. He's like, what the fuck is that? I
Yeah,
don't care.
that's what my husband did too. I tried to get him on once, and he was like, okay. He sat down with me, and he was like, I don't want to go on camera. Just have it. And he went after like 10 minutes. He's like, this is weird. No. And he
What
won't do it. So.
what type is he?
INTP?
Okay. Hi,
Yeah.
Chris.
Hello.
Was there a mic on that headset at some point?
What's going on in room one?
We're just chilling for now. We tried to quadruple, but we couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably go over there later. I don't know, that Portuguese guy, that was kind of a lot.
There's a lot going on, huh?
Yeah. I don't think he's INTP at all, but that's just me.
No, I was getting like
INFP?
yeah, I agree. Huh?
INFP? ENFP?
Yeah, something, yeah, I was gonna say something NF. Definitely NF of some sort, I was thinking, but yeah, no.
Yeah, his
I feel like
body
I'm still
language
not
is
very,
very similar.
oh, the body languages?
Yeah, he's very much like that Australian guy. Adam.
Which one? I don't think I've ever been in here when Adam's been in here before. I don't think I've met Adam, but he's an INFP also, you said?
Yeah, he's INFP.
My brother is INFP, so that's interesting. I'll have to try next time if I talk to him again. I'll try and see like if I can. But that's hard. I'm still not very good at typing people, like personal people in my life. I know really well. I think I have like a grasp on, but um, I don't know enough just to like read somebody right off the bat and get it yet.
Yeah, I get like drops of information.
Hmm.
And if they talk a lot, I can pick out more.
Yeah.
But that Portuguese guy, he was using like quite simple language, talking about quite simple things, so it wasn't possible to get much other than FIFE something something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you feel like there are a lot of people that come in here that are mistyped? Like, do you just like in your own mind like think a lot of times that people aren't what they think they are?
Not a lot of times, but there are a
Oh,
couple.
yeah,
But I can't be sure.
right.
Of course, sometimes I even doubt my own type.
Yeah. I've done that
It,
before too.
it's like I do it for a little bit and then I change my mind and then I start, because there's like two things that's like INTJ. I feel also applies to me pretty well.
Mm.
But those types aren't, they're very different, but not that different in a way.
Yeah. Well, that's why it's hard because so if I look at it and I'm just looking at as far as like comparing introvert versus extrovert and intuitive versus all that, I feel like if it were like on a scale, I'm definitely ISF, but I feel like I would be low like on the judging scale. And so if it were anything, I would like waffle between ISFJ, ISFP. But then if you look at it like their functional like stacking, it would be like totally different. So then it's like, well, I don't know, you know. But then also like socionics, I definitely relate to SEI, which isn't that, I mean, it's almost kind of like Myers-Briggs ISFP has a little more in common. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but that's also what makes me not consider it seriously, because the function stacks are so different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
INTP and INTJ. And the only reason why I started doubting it is because they started telling me like, "Oh, you so TE, you so TE right now, blah blah blah."
Yeah, that's hard too because so like okay, so if I'm ISFJ and you look at like my function stat, TE should be like I should suck at it and I should not value it at all, right? But I feel like when I'm in here and someone asks for advice or I'm talking, I feel like I give very TE advice. Like, oh, you could do this and this and such, and that would help the problem, you know? But it's like, well, should I be able to give advice like that if I'm not good at it? Like, I don't know. It's confusing. If that makes sense.
Yeah, and also polar SE makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So how does that show up?
Oblivious to my surroundings.
Oh,
It's
okay.
simpler. It's like sometimes I'm blind to the world or something.
Oh, really? See, I feel like I'm very in tune with what's going on, like around me, which probably would be like that align with like the SI Dom, I guess. But like sometimes it's almost to the point where like if I'm at a restaurant and stuff like that, like this is what something I don't understand. And I told my husband this. We were out eating the other day, and I can always hear like the music that's playing at like a restaurant or something, and it makes me kind of want to like move a little bit or like dance. And like everyone else around, it seems like totally like oblivious. Like they're just sitting eating, and I'm like, how is that? Like I hear it, like it's. I'm like, how can you block that out? Like I'm always like, I don't know. I feel like I'm usually generally like I notice what's going on, but I don't know.
That's not, I don't think that's something that can be explained, because it's a very passive quality.
Mm, yeah. I gotta go. My kids are up.
Okay.
Bye.
See you later then.